When you signed up to be a nail tech, I bet the last thing that crossed your mind was skincare, but this is such an important topic. I normally discuss skincare when I'm in class with my students. It's a part of our curriculum in the textbook. But what we don't discuss sometimes is how skincare can affect you working as a nail technician. Think about it. We work mostly with chemicals. Our face is covered every day, all day, with masks, and we're covered in dust. So let me ask you, do you practice a healthy skincare routine, not just for your clients, but when it comes to your body, your face, your skin, you in general as a working nail technician? So in this video, I'm going to share and discuss some tips on how to properly care for your skin as a working nail technician right now. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, what's up? Do not forget to hit the like and the subscribe button, and do not forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I post new videos. So today we're going to be talking about skincare, and not just skincare for your clients, but skincare for you as well as the working nail technician. But before I get into that and talk about some skin tips that I have for you guys, let's just talk about the layers of the skin. So when it comes to layers of the skin, we have many different layers of the skin. But as a nail technician, there's only two layers that are actually gonna affect us. That is the epidermis and the dermis layer. Knowing the impact that your nail products can have on these skin layers is going to be essential for you to make some informed choices, prioritize your skin health, and implement some effective care routines. So the first layer is the epidermis. So the epidermis is the outermost layer of the skin. This is directly exposed to the various chemicals that we use every single day that is present in basically all of our nail products. Maintaining the health of the epidermis layer is going to be crucial because you want to prevent irritation, dryness, allergic reactions, and anything that can be caused by direct nail product contact. Then we have the dermis layer. So the dermis layer lies right beneath the epidermis layer, and it contains our blood vessels, nerve endings, and our sweat glands. In this layer, it's very sensitive to external factors, and continuous exposure to the chemicals that we use every day can actually cause skin sensitivities and long-term damage. This layer plays a huge role in our skin's health and influences how the skin is going to respond to stressors. And these are also the main layers that we want to focus on when we're providing services for our clients. So if you're offering any type of treatments, hand treatments, arm treatments, leg treatments, foot treatments, all that, these are the two layers of the skin that we are more in contact with. So again, while we discuss certain things in class, or you might have learned in school, we'll learn about all the different layers in skin, but these two layers are the ones that affect us directly as a nail technician. We always want to make sure that we're providing good service and paying attention to certain things as a nail professional. So I have a few tips for you that I want to share with you when it comes to keeping your client's skin healthy during their services. So the first tip is, when communicating with clients, stress the importance about any allergies or skin sensitivities that they may have. This helps in selecting the appropriate products for them and ensuring that they're going to have a nice and safe experience with you. Number two is choose quality products. This means using high quality, reputable nail products that meet the industry standards. This is going to ensure that the ingredients are safe, and this is going to reduce the risk of any type of skin irritation and adverse reactions that your clients might have during their experience with you. Number three, do not forget to check expiration dates. I think a lot of times when we think expiration dates, we're like, certain things just don't cross our minds. We don't think about, does this expire, or things have a long shelf life. But you'll be surprised, especially if you are a tech that's buying stuff in big bulk. We never want to really throw out the original containers, or if you do switch from a large container to a small container, make sure you check out the expiration date. If you can't find it, you can easily go online. You can also email the company, the manufacturer, and see when does this expire. expire, because again, a lot of times, especially with acrylic, stuff does expire. Everything has an expiration date. It might be years from now, but if I'm holding on, I know I've had some of my Valentino acrylics for years now. So we want to make sure that they are always within use and that it doesn't expire, because expired products may lose their effectiveness or become a breeding ground for bacteria. Number 4 is going to be use single-use items. So anywhere possible that you can, I recommend using disposable single-use items to minimize the chances of cross-contamination. This is also easier if we're just tossing stuff. I create client packs if you want to. I did a reel and I'll link it down below, and you can see that on my Amazon storefront I have stuff that you can purchase to create your own client packs. But I've kind of slowly been switching myself over to single-use items just because it's easier that way to just toss everything, less disinfectant, and we can just make it so much easier. We don't want to cross-contaminate any of our products by making sure that we are using these single-use items. When having these good product choices, you're going to be promoting practices that prioritize the health and safety of both you and your clients. So now, on the other side of that, we, as a nail technician, are also very much prone to having skin issues. We work a lot with chemicals, which dries out the skin mainly. We have our elbows resting on dust-covered tables or in saturated towels, so we can actually get some type of dermatitis by exposing ourselves to these things. And it can irritate the skin over time. And we are constantly touching bottles and containers of gel polish that has gel residue on it, which can lead to overexposure. And these are just some of the things that we do on a daily basis that is not good for our skin. When it comes to facial skincare, this is something that we also discuss in school. I always take a minute to step back from the textbook and ask them, what is your skincare regimen? Do you have one? What do you do on a daily basis? And at this point, everybody in the class will go around and say what they do, what they wish they did, what they don't do, or what they're trying to implement, how they're trying to be good. But we have to take this very seriously. And I preach this to a lot of my students because they are obviously, most of them, younger than me. So I try to tell them they need to start practicing these skin care routines now. The whole thing is our skin. We want to keep that elasticity. We want to keep that collagen tight in our skin so that we remain young forever. That's one thing that I've always learned. I've always been into skincare since I was in my early 20s, taking care of my skin. Once I hit like 29, everything was anti-aging. We gotta stop it. Because the thing is, once we lose elasticity in our face, it's done. You cannot go from wrinkles back to tight. Not organically anyway. In surgery, that's nothing. But we want to make sure that we're having a healthy facial skincare routine. We wear a mask most of the day, and while the mask is protecting us from vapors, from the chemicals, and from dust, how many times do you touch your mask? I know I pull my mask down, or I go like this, and we do this. So now the dust that I was working on somebody with is now transferred to my face. And these are contaminated particles that we're putting on our face. Do not think that dust is just dust and debris. These are actually the molecules, the polymers and the monomers and all these molecules that are just broken down into dust that we're putting on it. This is why you can get an allergic reaction just from touching the dust. So we want to make sure that we're taking care of our face, especially the mask does one thing, but constantly touching our face and readjusting our mask, we're still touching our face. So we want to make sure we're being very careful with that. And we need to make sure that we're having a proper facial skincare routine every single day. If you're watching it and you don't, you need to. We have to start. I don't care what age you are. It's no excuse. It's never too late to start. Maybe the ship has sailed for you and you're already experiencing some wrinkles or sag lines. It doesn't mean. We want to just make sure that we are cleansing the face. So we want to make sure. So this not only helps keep our skin clean, but again, it also helps keep that collagen and elasticity in our skin. And I'm not talking about a regular, just take some soap and some facial wash and just wash our face off and call it a day. We actually have to properly care for the layers of the skin. So remember a couple of minutes ago, I was talking about this, layers to your skin. When you are washing your face with just soap and water or just like some cleanser and you're just rinsing it off, you are only cleaning superficially, meaning what you see. We have layers of skin. We have about 8 or 9 layers of skin. Again, we only spoke about the top 2, but there's layers of skin. If you are somebody that doesn't want to even be bothered with that, schedule a facial, do a monthly facial, and let a professional esthetician kind of take care of that for you. But we want to make sure that we are deeply cleaning out our pores thoroughly. If you are somebody that sweats a lot, if you are somebody that wears makeup like me, I make sure that I have to clean my skin very much because I want to make sure I'm cleaning deep down within all those pores every single day. If you want some tips on how to have a good day and night, because it's 2 different things, skincare regimen, check out my Instagram page where I posted my nighttime skin routine and share some products that I use. When I come home from working on a Sunday, I make sure that I do a little mini facial. That means cleansing twice. Taking off makeup is 1, cleansing is another, exfoliating, mask, toning, all these things. I do that literally up to 2 times a week. And maybe once a month, I'll do an actual steam and I'll actually clean out these pores. But if you want to check that out, I will leave a link down below. If it's not there by the time this video comes up, because you know, life be lifing, then just make sure that you are following me on Instagram so you can see when I post that. I'll leave a link down below and you can go check me out on Instagram to see my skincare routine because I take my skin very seriously. And I always want to make sure that the days that I work, again, that I'm thoroughly cleaning my face and making sure that I'm not just getting that outer layer, but I'm getting deep down within. So last question for you. How do you currently take care of you and your client's skin during your service? Do you offer any services? Do you offer any treatments? Is there something that maybe you had a question about? Maybe something that you want to share, something that you found that was very effective? Leave me a comment down below and share with the community and other nail techs that could be watching some tips, tricks, things that you've been using, things that you've been doing when it comes to personal skincare and also client skincare. Let us know, share down below. I would love to read what you guys have to say. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.